on, on P&O Ventura, deck 12, we have an inside cabin number A512. You need a key card to get in the cabin. Then we come in, and on the back of the door is the instructions for the life jackets and the muster stations. At night, there is no slot for you to put a card in, so the lights can be switched on and off without worrying about that. You get one of these. I'm resting that you, or make up the room, which you put in the card slot of a morning. Come into the left, and what you have is the wardrobe. Shelf above has the life jackets, but there is plenty of room for anything else you want to put up there. Plenty of hanging space. Room underneath for shoes. We also have our suitcases here, because in this cabin, the cabin steward has taken up the space under the beds. Also, you have shelving, which is plenty big enough for what you need, as long as you don't pack too much. There's also the safe. Now, I've got an 11-inch tablet. It fits inside there, either laying down on the bottom or standing up at the back with room to spare around it. And here is the ensuite. You have a sink with a little bit of shelving either side, huge mirror. Then you have 3 shelves on the side with plenty of room for whatever you need. And you have a shelf underneath. Then you have 2 hand towels on the wall next to the loo. Behind the loo you have 2 bath sheets. The loo is a typical airline stroke shipping loo where it sucks out, so don't drop anything down it, you won't get it back. The shower is a curtain. There is quite a lot of room. Don't know if you can see from the floor space. It's a fixed shower head. The toiletries on the wall are provided by the cruise line. The shelf is just big enough, as you can see, for 1 bar of soap and 2 bottles of shampoo. You've got temperature control on the bottom one and the on-off switch on the top one of the knobs. And above is a washing line, which I've got my flannel hanging on. And there's a handrail to help you get in and out. To give you an idea of size, I'm now in the shower and I can have plenty of room. Leaving the ensuite, there's a step. There's always a step down on ships, so be aware of that and don't fall down them. Full length mirror just outside the wardrobe, very useful when ladies are getting dressed. On the wall you have your heating stroke air conditioning control, which is a push button. You can have it adjustable for your room yourself. A coffee table with a bin underneath. We went for the 2-bed configuration, thinking it would give us a feeling of being more spacious. the mirror at the back is reflected through another mirror above the dressing table, so it gives you again the impression of a lot more space. You have the bedside lamps and bedside tables with two fairly deep drawers and a shelf in each. Artwork. Small TV, which we've got onto the bridge cam. On this side you have a kettle with tea and coffee making facilities, 2 glasses, 2 mugs, 2 spoons, and the biscuits are replenished daily. Underneath that there is a fridge, which at the moment it never has anything in it. The 2 cans of water are complimentary, the rest is ours. We brought on 2 bottles of liqueurs. You are allowed on P&O to bring on board up to 1 litre of wine or spirits per person. Here we have a desk which we've kept fairly clear. Underneath is a cupboard with 2 shelves, which is where we put most of our things. There is also a very comfortable seat for putting on makeup, doing your hair, etc. And a shelving unit there as well, which we put things in. For those of you who have never cruised before, bear in mind that the key card, it has to be taken with you when you go around the ship, and if you buy anything you need to produce that card, whether it's drinks, coffee, the shop, excursions, whatever it is, you have to produce that card. If you have the drinks package, you still have to produce the card. You also need the card for the muster station when you first board, and for getting off the ship and back on the ship in ports. The other thing to bear in mind if you've never cruised before is the suitcase. It's always collected the night before the cruise docks back at home, wherever it is, which means that you need a small bag or a small case for putting your toiletries in on the morning that you are going to disembark. Okay, I hope this was useful for you. And the PowerPoints, there's 2 British ones there. I have a nightlight in one. There's an American one below it, and there's a British one there. The cabin measurements are roughly 161 square feet for this cabin, and the beds are 2'9" wide. Okay, thank you for watching and happy cruising. Bye.